Hi, I'm Tamara Caulder Richardson, and welcome to the Seeking Heaven channel, where we explore the afterlife and beyond. Well, hello, everyone. I hope you're doing great. It's good to see you, and we are live on the Seeking Heaven channel. It's been a while since you've heard from me, so here I am. I thought today that we would go into what's coming up for the fall, super exciting guests and topics, as well as what I've been up to. And then I want to cover some ascension tips, because we are right now going through ascension symptoms, and many star seeds, walk-ins, light workers, whatever you want to label yourself. My misfit beloved toys out there, my fellow beloved toys, I always think of myself as a misfit toy. But it fits in perfectly in the times that we're in now. So we're going to go over that as far as ascension symptoms and tips. But I wanted to just say, hey, I'm glad you're here. What do you think about my new intro? I took out the other one. I've lost a lot of weight. So I was like, maybe I should update my last part. And then my outro, if you stay tuned and watch it, you'll see that's updated too. Little things, it just makes a difference. So, like getting a new headshot, you see like on Facebook people, and they have images that are like from high school. I'm like, no, that ain't going to work. Anyway, let's get going. And before I jump into my exciting news for you, I do want to remind you that I have some amazing classes paid for. I've got some free ones. They're very good, all of them, very, very good, on my Academy of Divine Wisdom. Sign up for my newsletter. I don't send out a lot of stuff, so you're not going to get a lot of mail. And then I also have starseed services. I do light code activations, past life and soul discovery, angelic transmissions and codings, earth mission. People like that. What's your earth mission? And then channeling. I do channeling, and I really enjoy the angelic transmissions too. And I do spiritual mentoring. If you're interested in getting a life path or evidential psychic medium reading, this is very popular, then go to the Southern Belle Medium site, southernbellemedium.com/book a session. I have, most people get the hour. Honestly, that's usually what they do. So let's see where StreamYard has changed some things, and I've got this little box over here. So I don't know what that is. I'll try to get rid of it as we're talking, but there's a little box to the corner. Not really sure. People are going to write in and tell me, I'm sure, but they have changed a lot. So as for me, I started doing this 3 years ago. I had to. This is a lot of work with YouTube. Now, you're totally worth it, but it is a lot of work. And so I take off notoriously July and August, start back up after Labor Day. It's after Labor Day. Here we are. This time I took off a little bit earlier because my mom, she had some gallbladder issue surgery. She's fine, but, it was one of those things. I took a pause, was with her, taking care of her. So I'm back. And I wanted to have this one-on-one and conversation with you. And also if you want to write in the chat, let me pull the chat up. You are welcome to write in the chat, the comments, say, hey to everybody. As far as an update. So that happened to my mom. Everything is great. Took the break, was busy doing stuff, doing remodeling in my recording studio area. So it's a lot. So that's probably going to go on because we're ripping up floors and things like that. We're just going to have to work around it. You won't see it. You'll see my galaxy, but that will probably get finished till, maybe I'm hoping before Christmas, I'm hoping. So that's what's kind of going on with me personally. And if you haven't seen my Instagram or Facebook or any of that, it's really funny. I took my husband for our anniversary on a spaceship. Why not? And those pictures are awesome if you want to see that. So I try to put my fun things that I do. I think it's important to have fun. Like I went to the Struts, British pop rock and roll band. Love them. And I love Oasis too. But yeah, Struts are great. And they're like the new Queen. They're fantastic. So I'm happy they're doing well. So you can see all these kind of fun things that I do. Now, for the fall, I've got some exciting things lined up for you. This is one of the best interviews I've done with Michael Jaco. Fantastic, a kind, loving person. And that's finally going to be aired in the next few days. And he'll have at least 2 or 3 parts because it's that good. I'm milking it because it's that good. And I've included in it some footage, some film footage too. It's just very, very good. So that's coming up. Michael Jaco. He is a super soldier. He's was also in Team SEAL 6, and he does things through love. And he said that some of these bad people in the world, if you would consider bad people in the world, they have demonic entities attached. So he sends love and it weakens the demon. I was like, wow, what a really cool concept. And he talks about this and how he learned Apache ways and used his intuition. A lot of it's in the Intuitive Warrior. So that's coming up. I'm also going to have Karen Kay, who is known in the UK as the Fairy Whisperer. I adore Karen. I think she's wonderful. And I just think it's so cool. She used to be a singer in Flock of Seagulls. Isn't that neat? So she is going to be on talking about her new book, The Fairy Whisperer. And she's also going to bless my fairy garden. It's not just a fairy garden. It's like a whole neighborhood. It's a whole big thing. And you're going to see that. And that's going to be coming up. We also have Steve Noble from the UK, who is awakening many starseeds out there. You'll see a lot of his work on Instagram. He does have a YouTube channel, but he's amazing. And he himself has woken up out of the 3D reality and now is awake. It's funny how that can happen pretty quickly too. Doesn't have to take a long time. It's our resistance and our hard-headedness that takes a long time. And I can vouch for that. After Steve, I just have a lot of really good, cool people. Melissa Denise, who is Love Covered Podcast. She's going to be on talking about her spiritual journey from traditional Christianity to how she's ascended. And she's going to be talking about that. We have a lot of people that are going to be on that are just going to really help you on your journey. So please stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so you don't miss this. All right. So you'll get an alert when the shows come out. Usually I post Wednesday and Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. That's just what I do. So for someone that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock UK time, but then it would be 3 hours behind that. So 1 o'clock Pacific time if you're in the California area. So I just wanted to mention that's going on. I'm trying to think if there's any other news. I've got a lot more. That's just a tidbit, just a little, of some of the people that's going to be coming on. And then as well, some surprise guests, lots of really cool people. All right. So now I want to talk about ascension issues. Have you all noticed, and this is a question, have you noticed that you're having some ascension symptoms? And I'll go through what that is. I'll just talk about mine. They're probably very similar to many other people's. I would say the last 2 weeks pretty hard. It's getting better now. It's a little bit better, but we're still in the phase of it, but it was really bad a week ago. Is that you can't sleep at night or you're awake. You're like super alert, or you'll be asleep and you'll just wake up. Okay. That's another one. But it's like you're kind of on edge, just like you're just super awake, like heightened clarity. So that's not good when you need your melatonin to kick in and go to sleep. So that's one of the signs. Another one of the signs would be a feeling like you're in a dream, like you're disconnected from people, like people you've known forever, like my mom. I look at her, I'm like, wow, I know, I love this woman, but who is this woman? Like this strange, almost like a third-party observer looking at people that you've known. And is this distance and observation that's happening. And so it's like a separation. Of course, I'm sure it'll come back together, but it's almost observing yourself from a higher dimensional level, looking at things. If anyone has experienced that, you might also feel weird body stuff like tingling. Vision can go in and out. Dizzy. I've been feeling dizzy a lot. And that's another thing with it too. You'll feel dizzy or your focus will go in and out. Sometimes with hearing too, it can be very heightened or reduced. So our sensations are affecting everything. I've been smelling things in 3 rooms away. That's something new. I've always had a really good sniffer, like a woof, but this is something new. So, our DNA, our next strand is being activated. As Aster has told me, Aster of the Galactic Federation has said, when we reach certain levels of awareness as a galactic Earth community, that we are doing it together. We're actually doing it together, but we're unlocking our next DNA strand that we're able to handle. So we go up in resonance, and also which includes frequency and vibration. So it's like, if you feel it, our body is being attuned. That's really what's going on. And because of that, because we're being tuned up, if you say up more, we can even think of it in terms of music, but we're tuning it up, then that's going to be separation. It will stay that way, but it may feel separation from people or things that you've known for a long time, because your frequency, your awareness band is getting bigger. So I don't know if anyone's felt that before, but the past 2 weeks has been really, we're just going through a phase, that's all. Now the solar flares is really, it's playing into this, and we're really, I mean, you can't be in your full light body, you wouldn't be here, but we are, our frequency is affecting our physical vessel. Okay. So that's what's happening. So just ride the wave. Okay. Ride the wave. I do want to do an activation for everybody, because I feel like that you need it. And some of you, it's like, you ever been on training wheels, like a bicycle? Let me get situated. I got a pillow here. You've been on training wheels, and you don't feel you can quite take them off of your bicycle yet, but you almost have it. That is kind of what's going on. And I want to be able to do that activation for you to get you over that hump. Okay, so it will be an Atlantian Sirian activation. I'm going to do that in just a minute. One announcement I do want to mention: check out Aliens and Angels with Karen Holden. I just did an amazing with Karen. She's awesome. It's an hour and 15 minutes, so worth it. And I go through my contact, my alien contact, being on the Galactic Federation, my contact seeing UFOs, how that's unfolded my whole life. And I have visuals I put with that. And we have a conversation. It's super, super exciting. So check that out on Aliens and Angels on YouTube, and subscribe. Also, to subscribe to me, but subscribe to Karen Holden. She's really does the work. So I am happy to be here. And I'm going to give you that activation now. So those of you having these ascension problems, and you're feeling your body, you're tired, restless, maybe you don't sleep at night. This is something that's happening to a lot of people. Or you feel, maybe you doubt yourself. Maybe you're relining up. You're getting a new alignment. So you're getting a spiritual alignment. It's like you're going to Firestone and getting a spiritual alignment, but that's what's happening. Is that you may even judge or doubt the recent decisions you've made, that maybe you need to do something else. Not entirely, just like shift it over here. Okay, so that's going on too. People are having shifts to move slightly over this way. Now, I know we've got to be in this world, and I know that we have to make money. That's part of it with a exchange. I get it. I mean, there's other forms of exchange. You mow the yard, and I'll make the fried chicken. I mean, I'm just kidding, but there's other exchanges. So primarily, that's what we base it on these days. And I know we have to do that, but then our spiritual self also needs development and help and care. So going through this ascension period, because of the solar resonance, because if this is collectively, we're doing this thing together. Maybe I should answer that. Okay. How that works is this: when we're in deep meditation, or when we're in those areas, especially when we've almost nodded off, we can sometimes see it then, but sometimes you may not remember it all. But what you're doing is, in your deep sleep, and it's not every night, but we collectively gather as soul beings to help this planet. You ever wake up and you're freaking exhausted? It was like, I got no rest. It's because that was one of those times. And we are coming together because we've decided collectively, there's a few of us around the planet. That's why we're here. that it's a collective mission. It's an individual, but a collective mission, that we do not want the lies, the garbage that we've had. We're like, I've had it. I'm going to live in truth, solidarity, purity, and this is where we are. So we're coming together, and because of that, we're jumping timelines right now. We meet in this place. It's the etheric, you can call it. We often talk on the crystalline grid, which is above the earth. It's above the gray area. Yeah, there's kind of like a weird filament I see, but there's a light grid, and that's where that is. Okay, so you don't have, when I don't like the whole astral travel where you go up, up, up. You don't want to do that because there's some weird, creepy stuff up there. Just put your mind to it where you want to go. I want to go to this area where I can communicate with angelic beings, God, my soul family, and you just go there. I mean, just bypass all that weird stuff. So that's where we meet. The timelines that we're jumping is we're deciding not to take the yucky timeline and whatever this, really it's a false agenda, because it's not from a place of love and purity. It's from a place of control and greed and whatever it is. I don't have to spell that out. We know that it's out there. So we're coming together and saying, nope, we're going to do this. It's going to be so much better. We're going to do this because we're going to do it in love, and we're going to stand in truth. It takes guts to stand in truth and love. And it's not about making right or wrong. It's about just being, and it ising it. So because of that, we're jumping timelines. We're literally having like a Mandela effect. So it may be a lot of deja vu, a lot of really strange stuff going on. So I just want you to be aware of that. All right, so I'm going to give you this little activation. And again, I got so many cool people coming up, so many people that are going to help you with your ascension process, quality ascension leaders. Some are near-death experiencers, contactees, spiritually transformative people. Oh, I guess I should mention too, before I do this ascension thing, I am in the directory, the speakers directory. It's called the, Witness into the Afterlife. What is the name of that? Something like that. Witness into something. I think it's the Afterlife. I'm not sure. I've been working on it. I should know, but I've been busy. Anyway, I'm in the speakers directory. It's created by Dick Dingus and other people to create this from Virginia Beach IONS, for the International Association of Near-Death Studies. So I have, I don't know, like 4 pages in there on me, a little bit about my story from near-death experiences on to ET contact and all that. So I'm in that directory. If someone wants to hire me as a speaker, I'm here. Hello. I speak on all sorts of topics, near-death experiences, quantum travel, time travel, Atlantis, Lemuria. I've done over 400 plus hours of past life regression, and most of it's not even on this planet. So I always tell people the biggest journey you'll ever have is yourself. And that is 100% correct. And because you love yourself and trust yourself, there's no reason to be afraid. And if there's something that you ever go through that you don't want to see or you don't like, even with regression, you just say, God, just show me the parts that I need to know, the things that are too upsetting or that I don't really need to heal at this time. Just don't reveal that. And then you just go to where you want. You're in control of that too. I've always thought that. All right, so let me get a drink and I'm going to go into this activation. And just, I want you to relax. You can close your eyes with me. I mean, it may make you, you may have some body sensations with it, all good and positive, but it's something that I want to do for you. Okay. So everybody close your eyes, get in a comfortable space, and know I work with God, Christ, the angelic realm, the high level ultradimensional beings like Arcturians, Palladians, Sirians, the high level ones. Okay. And part of the Galactic Federation, and which is very high principles, very moral purity standards. Not that I am. I try, okay, but we're human. It's gonna, it's a keep trying process. So let me go ahead and do this activation. What this is going to do is hopefully line up all these rigid areas that you've got spiritually and kind of bring them back into balance and make you feel more like you're in your body, and also opening your next code of what you think that might be. So I'm going to take off my cool glasses, which are prescription, by the way. And I'm going to do this for you. Now, this will be more of an Atlantean, Sirian sounding. It's very odd. You just don't know what language it is. It sounds kind of, I don't know, Italian, Spanish. I don't really know, but that's what it sounds like. And I do different languages too, but this is the language that that I'm going to do for the activation, because remember, there is no time, right? So time, you can actually time travel, go back in time, change things, and things will be better, or go forward. And so I always like to go back, like when I was in Atlantis and I was an Aquarian from Sirius B. That means half fish, half person. I could shapeshift, and I was the high priestess there. I wasn't one, I was the, and I would have different people, and I trained them. And so that's where we're going to go. I'm going to go to activate you so you can be empowered to be in your own light body, and it's a very sacred thing. So we're going to do that now. So you just take a deep breath, close your eyes as I do this, and then I will let you know when we're ended, and just clear your mind. This is beautiful. This is safe. Just clear your mind and relax and enjoy it. All right. Urara sia kola matala sia hura. Hura, hura, hura. Elle stile kile molono sile kiteriti sitete pote palate che le dite la cola balascialla le dine de mode o la cola pete semi di kiti pete podo la tatarake. Ushala kalatine kine kona kola le si shi le go. Ah, la da besi le kiti mono bono potorbo. Alla kala le dine si di kiti andare bondare te sei. E se moshi ando le se cotno batande. Ah, la si le kola masha. Alla kula potere tedre sidre kite bonda grande sile kite ponde. Alla sidre kitere non bondare ketere tete sidre kite motera e sile kiti anda. Tato, taroto, tarato, 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 taratara. Tarakere simi kesime sike da si amo ho kakni di ata. Alla kita pona te tandara te de side. Ala kita konna te kite ana ese iko no umoda ande indo haide ate ido sute ata ate kumba ande indi iti si inamo ota ande eta eti suto uno ate kanta anta si anda umbalate a kamona sha te ki nabo laba la si la ko la rama te ki la batona bata ele ke bolone ele Kulamasi de kalatande tete puta pute da sile kine kile ke la molo mulatande de si ala kata da ti da sila kono ma ate te kete monta donde ala shile kile po ala kula mala da resiti kini ande boto malalata. And so it is done. Okay, so I'm slowly coming back out of this. I'm feeling a little dizzy. This does that. It's kind of natural. Kind of feel a little dizzy right now. So my eyeballs feel like they're rolling around. So what I did, I don't know if you felt anything, any kind of vibration. I was working on your chakras, especially from your heart up past your crown chakra, to open things up from 3D up to 12D. Most of us topped out around 7 or 8. That was kind of the more advanced people were kind of, can't hold it, but you stayed there for a minute. But I was also working on your pineal gland as well as so you could, in your third eye. I was clearing out a lot of old debris that was just sort of hanging around. That's basically spiritual thoughts that form into these energetic matter. I just kind of removed it. And then I worked on for as a divine, holy, angelic, what would you call it? Cleansing of your heart area, where you don't even need to know what it is, what all that is, just a release, a washing, a holy washing over that. And then on an alignment, once the debris came in alignment, and more of awakening to higher levels and just a peace. So some of you, hopefully you feel very peaceful from doing that, and should enjoy that. So let me know if you have any comments. Also, let me know, what do you want me to channel? What kind of help do you need with this year? Any kind of questions you need answered about this alien conspiracy, anything that's going on, just write me. You can write me. You've got the email that's on my channel. You can just click on that, and you can write me and just ask me, if you have something or let me know, is there something that you want me to actually focus on for you, and I'll do that. So for now, I just wanted to do something special for you and let you know kind of what I've been up to. Also let you know the exciting guests that I have coming up starting this week. So, and also, if you're going to be in Myrtle Beach, Tuesday, September 16th, come see me. I'll be doing a live medium demonstration at the DoubleTree Resort in the Dunes Room. It's going to be super intimate, exciting. My medium demonstrations are very loving and detailed. Sometimes they could be healing because I'm working with God's divine energy. They could be physically healing. I don't know. I know they're generally emotionally healing, but they could be physically healing. Who knows? I mean, I'm actually just a vessel, not really completely in charge when I do these things, because I just let God and Christ take over on this and let them do that. But especially if there's some people that you have missed that have crossed over and would like to have a message. And if there's a city that you want me to come to, write me and tell me the city that you would like for me to come to, and we'll see what we can work out. All right. I just want to send you my love. Thank you. Subscribe to the Seeking Heaven channel. Make comments. If you want a reading, a personal reading, I'm good. You'll enjoy it. People do. Just saying. Go to southernbellmedium.com and get either Life Path or Evidential Medium. If you want to do the galactic stuff while you're there, and if it's meant to come, that'll come up too. It'll come up wherever you need to be. So you can get a reading at southernbellmedium.com. You can also check out my school, Academy of Divine Wisdom. I'm going to tell you goodbye, and I'm going to say, see you soon. See you later this week. See you Thursday at 4, and then every week the same time, same bat channel. All right, guys. Sending you my love, and so excited to have this year again with you. Thank you for your support. If you've enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe, like, make comments, and share with your friends. I appreciate you and your continued support.